Alrighty guys, so welcome back to another Ultimate Driving video. My name is of course Carboom, and today we're going to be checking out the brand new update that features 4 brand new cars and the introduction of the brand new Ultimate Driving chassis into the main map. So guys, you're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you watch the entire video, and if you do enjoy it, then leave a like. And guys, let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, so like I said, there's 4 brand new cars and the introduction of the brand new chassis that I checked out a little while ago now, that was only on a specific map that they made up to purposely test the chassis to its maximum limits, and it was only on 4 cars, I believe. And the new chassis is now in Ultimate Driving, so you can test it out on all of your favourite maps, including Westover, which we're on right now. And you can tell which cars has the new chassis by the little icon in the top right. Of course, all the brand new cars have the brand new chassis. That's probably how it will be from now on. And eventually, all of these cars should, I think, have the new chassis put into them as well. A few obviously do by the little icon here in the top right, but it is going to take a while to do all of these cars. There's so many of them, and of course each car has its own details of its own tunings, so it's going to take a little while to get every single car on the new chassis, but we're slowly going to get there. And we of course have these brand new cars that we can test out, and a convertible as well. One of these cars is a convertible, which is fairly rare. On driving, most cars are just normal cars with a roof on, but we have a convertible, which is really cool. So we're going to be testing out a few of these, seeing how the new chassis is in the actual map, see how it handles on your day-to-day driving. And I think we're going to get this car right here. So we are going to get this car being the Audi TTS Roadster, and it looks really cool. I like it, especially that it's a convertible, but sadly the interior isn't super detailed. It's sort of there. Of course we have the steering wheel and seats, but everything else, there's not much there in terms of interior. We have a little antenna, which is pretty cool. But apart from that, there's nothing too special about this car, so I'm going to drive it, and of course, we can test it out driving around just with the normal chassis. And one more thing before I actually leave the garage, there's one thing that I want to check out, and it is in the My Garage area. About a month ago, I did a video on theorizing what this update would be, and I thought it would be a customization update, and in the background, this was one of the leaked images that we got. So this background image was one of the leaked images, but sadly it wasn't for the customization update. I don't think that update is coming, sadly. A lot of people thought it was the customization update, but instead all the leaks, all the images were for this update, the new chassis update. So a lot of people got that wrong. I just want to set that video straight, and the leaked image is now in the My Garage area. So we have a different image for the My Garage section. So that's all I want to say. Set that video straight, because a lot of people, including myself, did get them images, them leaks wrong, where we all thought it was going to be for customization, but indeed it was for the new chassis system. So a little bit disappointed on that. I was really hoping that we was going to get a cool customization update, maybe in the future, but just not yet, sadly. But here we are now driving the new Audi. It looks really nice. I really like you can just see yourself like chilling in a convertible like this. I don't know, it looks a lot cool driving this than normal cars. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've got antlers sticking out and it just looks really funny with antlers just coming over the top. But I think it just looks really cool. I want to see more convertibles in the future, and possibly even a way where we can actually make the roof come on the convertible and take it on and off. That'd be a cool feature. But of course, the main thing of this update is, of course, this car, but mainly, more important, the chassis system. So I haven't really noticed much difference just driving along this road yet. I think the turn circle is a lot more responsive when going around these corners. Maybe that could just be the car. Obviously, we can't fully test out the chassis until we have it on every car, because I wouldn't know how this car normally handles with the old chassis. So I'll have to do a comparison video maybe in the future where we can test out just the chassis on the same car. Maybe that would be a cool option for a little while. If you could switch between the old chassis and the new chassis, that'd be a really cool feature, because then we could do a proper comparison video comparing every little detail on it. And we'll have to see, I'll have to look into that, see what we can actually do about that. But guys, would you want a comparison video on the new and the old chassis? If you do, smash the like button. And if we get to 150 likes, guys, I have not done a like goal ever, I don't think, in my videos. But I don't know if we can do this. Like I said, I have not done a like goal ever. so I don't know what a good like goal is. I'd say 100 likes, guys, 100 likes. If this video gets to 100 likes, I'll do a comparison video. Try and do a comparison video on the old chassis and the new one. See what is different, see what's changed, see what's better, and see what is worse about the new chassis. But just driving around, it sort of feels the same. There's some small differences that I can tell when going around corners. Obviously, just driving in straight lines will be very, very same because there's not much difference about that. But turning, I don't really know how to explain it too well. The turning circle just seems to be more responsive, but after a couple of seconds, it seems to get a lot bigger, which I guess is more realistic. I really like that, actually. The wheels seem to turn, I think just the wheels are turning a little bit slower. Yeah, I don't know if it was with the old chassis, but the wheels definitely turn a lot slower. I don't know if the old one turned it instantly. I honestly can't remember. Okay, so I was right. When you turn left and right with the old chassis, I'm in the Prius GT, which has the old chassis right now. If you turn left and right, it's almost instant. It's a lot slower in the car that I'm driving right now with the new chassis. But that's a little comparison there already. The wheels turn a lot slower, more realistically in the new chassis. So back to me in the past. But the wheels just seem to turn a little bit slower, so you get a little bit more of a realistic feel. Which I actually really like. And we're going to try drifting out of this corner here. Let's try it. See if we can get a good drift with this car. Yeah, that was not a very good drift. Okay, so this is an all-wheel drive car, so not really the best car to be drifting in at all, because it's very hard to drift in an all-wheel car. So maybe testing drifting in this car is not the best idea. So I'm going to switch over, go over and get another brand new car, hopefully with rear wheel drive, to test out how this car actually drifts around in the normal map. Because obviously, last time I checked out the chassis, there'll be some changes and some improvements. And I think I can feel it. I think I can definitely feel it. Alrighty guys, so I've just bought the Camaro RS. This is a rear wheel drive, so hopefully we can test out some better drifting with this car. All these new cars are actually really cheap, which is awesome. So you can test out the brand new chassis. If you don't have a car already with the brand new chassis in, you can buy a super cheap car, and these cars, you know, they're fairly fast, they're fairly cool looking, especially this new car here. But you can definitely get some cheap cars with the new chassis on, so it's giving a lot of the players that can't afford expensive cars the ability to test out the brand new chassis system, which is really awesome. And that car back there just drove really nice. It drifted around that corner like crazy. That was a crazy drift. So I'm gonna try and do a U-turn, and that I just did a 360 while drifting. That's really awesome. I'm not sure if that's a bit over the top. That seems like it was a little bit over the top, doing a full 360. But we'll have to test out a little bit more. Again, the turning, it seems to be, the wheels are just turning a little bit slower, which I really like. I'm pretty sure that this is new in this chassis. I'm pretty sure the old chassis turned the wheels instantly. But still, that drifting, I want to test out the drifting a little bit more, because that drifting was absolutely mental. Let's try and get around this corner. Okay, that was a cool drift. I lost a lot of speed though. A lot of speed. But that was a cool drift. It definitely got around that corner with ease. Let's just try another U-turn here. Okay, so that was a little bit better. We did a U-turn. Obviously, we came to a complete stop. But we managed to do a full U-turn. I'm not sure how realistic this drifting is. I've never drifted in a real car, so I can't really say how realistic it actually is. It seems a little bit unrealistic doing these crazy drifts, because this car is definitely not a, you know, is not a drift car. It's a sport car, so maybe if it was a made drift car with drift wheels, maybe I would understand it, but it's just a normal car that isn't built to drift, and it's drifting all over the place. It's very slippery when you actually press B. Driving it is not really slippery at all. It really sticks to the road, but as soon as you press B, you go slipping and sliding, which could be really fun. But like I said, I don't know how realistic it actually is. And it is going to take a little bit to get used to, because it's very different. This chassis is just very different from the old one. So guys, if you want to make sure you come and check this game out, check Onward Driving out with a brand new chassis system. Give it a try, get used to it, because it is so different to driving the old chassis. It's really cool. I think once everyone gets used to it, it'll be a really, really cool chassis to drive. But guys, I'm going to end this video off here. I hope you did enjoy. Like I said, check the game out. It will be linked in the description as always. So you can come and check this game out. Check out the new chassis because it's really, really fun. And I think it'll just take a little bit of getting used to it, and then it'll just be awesome, awesome to drive. But if you did enjoy, guys, smash that like button. Like I said, 100 likes, and I'll try my best to do a really good comparison video of the new and the old chassis. If you want to make sure you have subscribed, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss a video or live stream by me. And guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.